Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Youre. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to save money to travel. Now, one of the most popular questions that I get on Instagram is, yo, how do you save the money to travel? You be traveling so much. By the way, if you're not on my Instagram, go ahead and hit me up at Youre600. You can ask me any question on there related to travel, language learning, life in the Dominican Republic, or just any questions in general, all right? Youre600, but yeah. So the most popular question that I get, or one of the most popular questions that I get is, yo, how do you have the money to travel so frequently? For those who don't know, in this past year, I was in and out the country at least, 5 times, okay? And when I'm gone out the country, I be gone for long periods of time at that. So, a lot of people ask me like, yo, how do you have the funds to do that? And what is your process, to saving money? And I have said this in a previous video before, but there really truly is no real way to give advice on saving money. I don't really believe that there's real advice to saving money. And when people say, hey, yo, J-Rod, how do you save money? I always tell them that I just save it, because honestly, that's what you just have to do. Is either you do it or you don't. There really is no in between with saving money. Now, today's video, I'm just gonna give you, I guess, tips on how I was able to train my mindset into saving money. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in today's video. Now I'm gonna give you my 3 golden rules on how I've been able to program my mind to save money to travel, okay? So the first one is the commitment. I have made a personal commitment to myself that I'm gonna put this money aside to be able to do the things that I wanna do. Now, this doesn't even have to go for traveling. This can go for whatever you want. It could be a new pair of shoes, it could be a car, it could be a TV, whatever, okay? For me, I like to travel, so I make my personal commitment for traveling, okay? So think of this as like a personal contract that you sign with yourself, or even a marriage, okay? You have to tell yourself that I'm committed to putting this money aside so that I can be able to do the things that I want to do. It all starts with you, bro. Seriously, if you can't make that personal commitment, then you're never going to be able to travel. And the people who make excuses for why they can't do this personal commitment, then that means that they don't want it bad enough. So that's the first rule. You have to make that personal commitment to yourself so that you can be able to do the things that you want to do. Tip number 2. Now, this tip right here has been the most useful, the most beneficial. This has changed my life tremendously. I've been using this tip for about 2 years now, and it has worked every single time. Every single time, it has never failed me. And I feel like if more people start to use this tip, then it's going to definitely change their mindset in terms of like saving money, all right? So the tip that I recommend everybody to do, and this is probably like the most important one, is to pretend and live as if you're broke, okay? Pretend to be broke. This is like the biggest thing that has helped me save so much money, okay? Every time you get a paycheck, normally, I pay off my bills and I do that, and then I'll take all of that extra money and I'll put it into my savings account. And the money that I'll leave in my checkings account will be just enough money to get me into my next paycheck, all right? So, first thing, pay off all your bills, get all of that situated, because, bills are important. But then after that, put everything in your savings account. Only live off of what you need. Pretend as if you are broke. All of that money that's in my savings account, that's untouchable. And I used to have to tell myself that this money ain't even real. I can't even access this, okay? The money that I was using in my checkings account, that's all the money that I had. Bro, this is gonna help you save so much money. If you start doing this every time you get paid, bro, just pay off all your bills and live with just the means that you need. Every time you get a paycheck, pay your bills off first and then put everything into that savings account. Yo, just try it, okay? And then my 3rd tip right here is, do not, by any means, do not go back into that savings account and pull money into your checkings account. You do not want to do that. Every time you go into that savings account and you moving money to that checkings account, you are breaking that commitment that you made to yourself. You made a commitment to yourself that you was not going to touch that money, and that money was going to be used towards whatever you want to do. So anytime that you dip into that savings account and you put in money into that checkings account, you are breaking your commitment, bro. Think of this as like a contract that you said, like, look, man, I got this money and I'm using it exactly for this, all right? I'm telling you, bro, when you make this lifestyle change and you start to live below your means and you really start to pretend that you're broke, live like a broke person, I'm telling you, like, this money is gonna add up very, very quickly, and then you're gonna be able to see that money in your savings account. And every time you look at your savings account, you're not gonna want that money to drop any lower. You want that money to build. First it started off in the hundreds, and then the hundreds turned into thousands or whatever, and it just started to build and build and build. I mean, you see that number grow and you're like, bro, like, I don't wanna change this. So when you start to change that lifestyle and live with just what you need, the essentials, bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna keep saving money. It's gonna change your mindset to wanna save money, because you're gonna see that you're gonna actually have a physical reference to be able to see your money growing. Just try it, man. Like, try living like you're broke for like a few months. You will get money very, very quickly, bro. But look, man, I'm never stressed about this lifestyle, because look, at the end of the day, I do know that if there really was something that I really, really wanted to get, or something that I really, really needed to buy, like really, really quickly on the fly, you know, I would have the funds to do that. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's all about how you train your mind to see things, okay? And if you can train your mind to make that commitment and to live below your means, then you can definitely save money. And that is how I travel. There really is no secret formula to it. A lot of people think that it's just like hacks and stuff, but really it's just common sense, bro. It's all about how you prioritize. But hopefully this video gives you motivation. And like I said, if you got any more questions, you can hit me up at Youre600. All right, guys, I hope everybody's staying safe with this coronavirus. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.